Young Guns was released in 1988. This is directed by Christopher Cain. It's written by John Fusco. And we have a cast including Emilio Estevez, Kiefer Sutherland, Lou Diamond Phillips, Charley Sheen, Dermot Mulroney, and various others. And it's because of Charley Sheen that I wanted to watch this. And then I read the description on IMDb and thought, I don't know if I'm going to enjoy this. But actually, it was quite good. The reason I didn't know if I would enjoy this is because of this description. And actually the description from Wikipedia says the film depicts a heavily fictionalized version of the actions of Billy the Kid and the regulators during the Lincoln County War in New Mexico in 1877 to 78. And the bit that I didn't like there was the quote-unquote heavily fictionalized aspect. I don't really care for films that take a true event or a true time period and heavily fictionalize it. I feel like if you're going to tell a period in history, why are you making stuff up? But because I don't really know anything about this time period, I can't tell you which bits are fictional and which bits are fact. So I kind of was able to overlook that, but I basically went into this thinking that it was all a work of fiction. So if you can confirm which bits might be accurate or where there are really heavily fictionalized aspects, please feel free to let me know. In general, I'm against films that heavily fictionalize true events, true time periods, because if you're going to tell something historical, at least try and make it accurate. But because I don't know anything about the time period, or at least very little, I was able to overlook that and ultimately ended up enjoying the film. Gunmen are out for revenge, but will it go according to plan? There is a bit more to the narrative than that, as mentioned in the quote from Wikipedia. But that's the basic overarching premise, and I won't go into too much more detail as I don't want to spoil anything, as I do recommend it, but I will say it's a good story, and I enjoyed it, and I just assume that it's all factually inaccurate or fictionalized. I'm not going to believe that any of it is true, by which I mean I'm not watching this for the educational aspect. But if you can confirm which bits are true, I'd be keen to know more about that. Certainly as a story, it was fascinating, it was compelling, it was easy to feel like I was following the characters' journeys. A decent narrative, well written, well executed. We have some good, strong character writing, some great performances. We have some really gorgeous outdoor locations. We have some good camera work. I wrote locations in my notes twice, which must mean that I really enjoyed them. And I will double check to see where this was filmed. According to IMDb, this was filmed in Arizona and New Mexico, and we do have some really, really beautiful locations, and on top of that we also have a great use of sound, great music, loads of animals as well, which is always really nice. I really enjoyed it. I took everything with a pinch of salt, but the narrative works really well, the characters are well written, the performances are very good, visually it's a very satisfying film, and I don't know if I would have watched it had it not been for Charley Sheen. So I think I'm pleased to say that I'm glad I had a reason to watch it. Young Guns is a decent story, and if it sounds like a film for you, then needless to say, I'd say it's one that's worth watching.